This week we're discovering what goes on inside our bodies and checking out the Mackay Base Hospital. Preston takes us on a special tour of the kids ward in Mackay. We head back to Brisbane for Bones and Brains with Ella. Chris Wayne sprinkles his magic at the hospital, and Jasmine faces her fear of the dentist.
Hey guys, Preston here, coming at you from Mackay Base Hospital. The Juice Crew are here bringing some fun to our hospital. I want to say a huge thank you to the Mackay Hospital Foundation for bringing the Juice Crew here so we can star in our own show. I thought it would be good to start things off with a tour of the kids ward. Thanks Preston, nice work on the hostings. I'm Preston and I'm going to take you on the kids ward tour. And helping me is a hospital hero, my nurse Kirby. Oh, hey Kirby.
Hey, what am I doing here? I was just in the storeroom.
I teleported you.
You've got to stop doing that.
Who else is going to take us on a ward tour?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's go.
So Kirby, tell me about the ward.
Well, we have 16 beds. Here's one room. And over here is where all the friendly nurses sit.
Hey Minion!
All the nurses here are super friendly and nice, and it makes your stay even more enjoyable.
So what do you love about your job?
Pretty much everything. Nothing in particular, but just the fact that I get to hang out with you guys, make sure you're getting better, and then get you home as quickly as possible.
Okay Kirby, the real reason why I teleported you here today is to challenge you to a game of bowling.
Bring it on.
Get out of here! No!
Oh, that's
I've got him all over! You're supposed to hit the pins, Kirby. I'll show you how it's done. Alright Kirby, you're a lot better nurse than you are a 10-pin bowler.
Whatever, Preston. I think we know who really won here, but you can have it anyway.
I so won. But for real though, you are a real good nurse, and thank you for everything that you do for me whilst I'm in the hospital.
Oh, stop it.
She's good, she's good. She's good. I'm Preston.
And I'm Kirby.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Hey, Preston, can you do that sweet click thing again?
Oh yeah. Now that you've got to know the hospital, let's get to know me.
He's 15 years old, loves motorbikes, is serious about his hat collection, and he's Mackay's first ever episode host. Give it up for Preston!
My favourite sport is rugby league, and I play for Brahmins from Proserpine. My position is lock. I love it because it's an adrenaline rush. My favourite movie has got to do anything with Adam Sandler. My favourite word is slack. 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 My biggest achievement was winning a trophy for surfing in Noosa. Now let's head back to Brisbane to see what skeletons are in Ella's closet.
Hey, Amela, have you ever heard that saying that a person has a few skeletons in their closet? It means they have a secret that I just don't want to talk about. Well, today I'm sharing with you the skeleton in my closet. Yep, except mine's an actual skeleton. No, I'm not revealing an embarrassing fact. We're looking at secrets of the human anatomy. Just what is anatomy? Thankfully, I have the brains to figure it out. And if that's not enough, we also have the brains of some anatomists from QUT. Sam, what exactly is anatomy?
That is a really good question. Anatomy is the study of the structure of the human body. So it's kind of like the building blocks or the parts of a building in the city and how that fits together and where they go.
And Christy, why do you love talking about the human anatomy?
Because it's so cool. Like, the way that the body has designed itself to be efficient is just amazing. Like, so many things can go wrong, but so many things can go right.
So what are the coolest things about anatomy?
Well, the body can adapt itself, so whenever you're doing like a lot of movements of the hands, so like maybe typing on Facebook, you can grow extra bones in your hands to help that.
Ooh.
How do you know when your hands have grown more bones?
Some people can feel it, otherwise you can get an x-ray, and then x-rays will show up like little tiny white dots that match the bones.
And just to add to those awesome facts about the skeleton, you're actually born with a lot more bones than you have when you're an adult. A lot of them fuse together and become one bone, which is really cool.
So I've got a question. How many bones does a human body have?
Well, if you're like this guy, you've got 206.
206?
Yep, and you right now would probably have a lot more.
And what are the different types of bones?
Well, there's several different types, but on the arm right here, we've got some long bones, and we also have some carpal bones here, and they actually turn to bone as you grow older, so it can help determine age. And the fingers, they may look pretty short, but they're actually long bones as well.
So Christy, tell me, what is the biggest and the smallest bone of the human body?
Well, let me show you. Okay, so the biggest bone in the body is the thigh bone, which is also called the femur. It is the longest bone in the body. Now, the smallest bone of your body is actually in your ear, but we can't quite see it. But the smallest bone that you can see is the pisiform bone right here in the hand.
And where's the funny bone? And why is it called that? Is it good at telling jokes or something?
What is a skeleton's favourite instrument? A trombone!
That was a good one.
Okay, so this bone right here is the humerus. It's actually called the humerus, but for it to be funny, there's actually a nerve that runs across here called the ulnar nerve, and whenever you hit it, that's all the tingly sensation. So, humerus, funny. Do you get it?
Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
So you seem to know your skeletons very well, but how fast can you put one together? Let's find out in a game called Speed Skeleton. Okay, Christy. Okay, Sam. Grab your skulls, grab your sternums, and break a leg. No, that's the tibia, not the fibula. The C4 is connected to the C5, just as I thought.
You're done, aren't you? You're mean.
Congratulations, Christy. You are the ultimate skeleton assembler. You have won this marvelous brain. Wow! Sam, tell her all about it.
Well, there is a lot to love about this brain. The more that I think about it, the more I love it. This is the frontal lobe. It does all your thinking. The more that I see this prize, the better it is. This is the occipital lobe. That's for your vision. Wow! The more that I feel it, the more that I love it. Because this is the parietal lobe, and that's where we get our touch. And the more that I hear about it, the more I think it's a great prize, because that's the temporal lobe, and that's what controls your hearing.
Christy, I hope you got some strong muscles because your prize is quite heavy.
That's right, it's 1.3 kilos of cerebral hemispheres, myelinated axons, and synapses.
Christy, here's your prize.
Thank you. I'd just like to say thank you to QT for giving me my degree and like teach me everything I know about anatomy. And thank you for my mum for her support. She's just such a helpful person. And thank you for Sam. It's so great. And for our host, Ella. It's just such an honour to be here.
Thanks guys for coming out today. I had so much fun and thank you for teaching me about anatomy.
Oh, it's our pleasure. We absolutely loved teaching you about bones and the brain any other time.
Thanks for hanging out guys. I'm Ella and these are the anatomy experts. Bye!
We want you to be a part of Juice TV. We're always on the lookout for hosts, interviewers, behind-the-scenes helpers, and mini producers. You can be any age, you don't have to have any experience. How much easier could it be? To find out the next time we're filming at the hospital, just head to our website, juicedtv.com.au or our Facebook page. For loads of fun to break up your stay in hospital, join the Juice crew. Send us an email at hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to any of the volunteers wearing green shirts throughout the hospital and let them know you want to be involved in the one and only Juice TV.
One action! And that's how we begin our magic segments on Juice TV. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, let's hear it for Christopher Way! Confetti! Editor, cue some sort of explosive celebratory fireworks, streamers, whatever it is, when we applaud. Go!
I don't feel good today.
Oh, why not?
I don't know.
But you're here, we've got
Yeah,
everyone,
I just don't
we've got
feel...
our audience,
like, I just,
and we don't...
I've been feeling off all day, but now that that's up, I feel better.
Yeah, I can see why
Cool.
that would cause some issues.
Hey, I'm excited to be back here.
It's great to have you here. Do you have something awesome to show this wonderful audience of ours?
Well, I do. I've got some rope here, Pip. We're going to do a trick in a moment with 2 pieces of rope. And what will happen is you'll hold a piece and I'll hold a piece, and you just need to copy what I do.
Okay.
So to start, can you just grab that end and just take a step back and pull it really tight to make sure it's one solid piece of rope that doesn't shrink, doesn't stretch.
It is a solid piece of rope.
It is a solid piece of rope. Fantastic. I'll take the rope then. Please take these scissors.
These
be
are
very careful. They're
big
super
scissors.
sharp. They are big scissors, okay?
Big scissors.
And of course, you always want to be careful when you're using any types of scissors, but I trust you. Now, we're going to have 2 pieces of rope, but they need to be the same length.
Okay.
1 piece for you, 1 piece for me. So if they're going to be the same length, you're going to cut it in the
middle.
That's exactly right. So if you can give that a snip for me. We're going to do a trick with 2 pieces of rope, 1 for me and 1 for Pip. Now, the same length at the top and the same length at the bottom. Same length at the top and pretty dang close down the bottom. That's okay. That doesn't matter. Just cut off that extra bit of rope, Pip, and then we are good to start the trick. Make sure they're about the same. And perfect. Now, Pip will hold a piece of rope. I'll hold a piece of rope. Then we're good to get started. Oh. Okay, that's not how this is supposed to go.
But I did just cut off the longest bit, right?
You did cut off the longest bit.
Guys,
That's
what
okay.
am I doing wrong?
Well, a lot of things. We can, if we just bring all the ends up like that, and we loop that over like that, and then we go 1, 2, and we loop that over like that. You can just take that rope that you cut and then bring it back together as one piece, just like that. Now we can start the trick again. Isn't that cool?
That's amazing.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, we got some clapping. Oh, you don't have to clap. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay because the trick's still going. In fact, we've got to start the trick all over again. So, Pip, do you just want to?
But I
cut through?
hadn't cut it.
Actually, stop. Freeze. Don't move. 1, 2, 3. Hey, watch this. Say the word wings 3 times out loud. The word wings 3 times out loud. Ready and go.
Careful you don't cut yourself. Wings, wings, wings.
Hello, Chris speaking. Jokes. Okay. One more time.
He's a magician, not a comedian.
You guys are going to watch Pip cut through this rope 3 times. It doesn't matter if they're the same length or not, just as long as every time you really do see and hear Pip cut the rope.
Okay.
This will be cut number
Count
1
with
from
me,
1
gang.
piece into 2.
Ready? 1.
And that gives us how many pieces of rope?
2.
2, exactly. We're going to take those 2 pieces of rope and tie them together so they hold into a bit of a knot. But so I don't need to use my teeth again. I'm going to tie this next one up first and then get you to cut through those 2 pieces, Pip. If you cut through there, you see it cuts the rope.
This is cut number
2 and 3, 4, 5. There we go. So now we've got 1, 2, 3 pieces of rope. And one more time down here, I'll tie it into a knot and then you can cut through it again. And then we're done with the scissors. Cut through there. 3.
3.
Amazing, just like that. So Pip has cut through the rope 1, 2, 3 times, giving us 4 ropes. I'll take the scissors, and with your right hand, Pip, grab that end of the rope nice and tight. Fantastic. Now, Pip, do you know what these knots are called?
Knots.
They are called knots. She nailed it. They're called blow knots. I want you to see this. These 2 pieces of rope just held here, that knot holding those 2 pieces together. The reason it's called a blow knot, because if I blow, it jumps off, restoring the rope where you cut through. And I'll do it again over here. I want you to watch. We'll do it right here where you cut through, where these guys counted. If we take those 2 pieces, I can just blow and it jumps off just like that. But I thought it would be cool if you, for the finale, blew on that. It will jump off. I'll count to 3,
Nah.
you blow on that knot. No, Will, you gotta believe. Do you believe?
I believe. Do we
That's the
believe?
spirit.
Do we believe?
Exactly. Now that we've got that enthusiasm, we go 1, 2, 3, and blow. And it jumps right off just like... That's all right. It's gonna be a big one, like you're blowing out the candles on the cake. We go 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a magic show. Oh, okay, watch. Those 2 pieces of rope where you cut it.
Yes.
You cut it. They
Yeah, I
saw
cut it, and I believe-
Watch that knot. Watch those 2 pieces of rope become, hold it tight. 1. You can keep the rope, keep the knot. Both, Pip, are a gift from me to you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're so kind.
I am a bit kind. That's a good
These are
point.
amazing. We cut that 3 times, right? You guys saw that, yeah?
Welcome back to Mackay. I reckon the best thing about Mackay is the wakeboard park. 2:30. It's time for the dentist.
All right, Jazzy, we're ready for your appointment.
Ah, you're the dentist?
Yeah, I'm Dr. Scott, but you can call me Scotty.
You're a lot different to what I pictured.
A lot of people say that. We're really not that bad. Come on in. There's heaps of friendly faces around this place.
Right this way, guys. Oh, the tooth fairy, cool.
So we've got our dental nurse Ellie here. Now if you want to grab a seat, we'll get started. All right, Jazzy, so what we're going to do today is we'll start from the outside in. We'll make sure everything's nice and healthy, okay?
Yeah.
All right, Jazzy, so I'm just gonna pop my stuff on and we'll get started, okay? Nothing to worry about. Looks a little bit funny, but if you see less of my face, you'll generally be happier. So Jazzy, really simple stuff today. We use a little mirror to look into the back of your mouth, as well as a little bit of cold air, just so we can dry the saliva. Right, nice and wide for me, please. The best part about my job is I get to help people like you every single day. See, not everyone comes in just for a checkup. Some people are in a lot of pain, and it's our job to make sure that they're feeling better so they can eat all their dinner and lunch. All right, Jazzy, now we've done your checkup. Things look really good. There is a little bit of plaque around those, so we might just give those a clean. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool, well you've met the little one that blows air, but what we're gonna use this time is a little polishing cup, kind of like what Dad uses on his car to keep it clean. All right, now open up nice and wide for me. So it makes a little bit of a rumble, okay? We're just gonna lift your lip up. All right, now Jazzy, on a final note, pop quiz. How many teeth do you think you have?
30.
Nearly, we actually have 28. So 14 on the top, 14 on the bottom.
Thank you so much, Scott. It feels really good to get my teeth cleaned.
See, really not that scary at all. It was my pleasure. Jazzy, things look really good in there. But one last thing, high five.
Nearly at the end of the show, but before we go, I want to give you some advice. I've been coming to hospital since I was born because I've got cystic fibrosis. When I'm in here, I make the time go quicker by reading books, drinking Gatorade, and playing games. And all the nurses are great, especially Minion. Thanks for joining me on Mackay's first episode of Juice TV. Until next time, I'm Preston. Go on then.
A massive thank you to the Mackay Base Hospital for welcoming the Juiced crew to the wards. And to the lovely staff at Ridge's Mackay Suites for making our stay extra comfortable.
Oh, hey, Gabby.
All right, so I got one last question.
Okay.
So what are they?
Another good blooper.
And playing games? Oh.
Grab your skulls, grab your standings, and break your leg. And I got that wrong.
I'm supposed to go first.
Is he going first or just me?
Just you. We've already got your life. All right.
A strike again! Remember guys, it's so easy to be a part of Juice TV. Whether you want to be a host, help us out behind the scenes with filming, or decide what goes into each episode. Let us know you want to be involved by sending an email to hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to one of the friendly volunteers throughout the hospital in the green shirts. Also head to our website and Facebook page for all the updates about what we're filming at the hospital.